Every single day, people are making thousands of dollars on YouTube without having to show their face, no camera, no expensive setup, just smart content strategies. The best part, you too can do it. In today's video, I'll walk you through the exact steps you need to start your Faceless YouTube channel, like from the scratch, right? So there is no gatekeeping in today's video from beginning to the end. I'm going to walk you through that. So if you are one who is looking to start a Faceless YouTube channel, I want you to watch this video to the end because you're going to get loads of value. By the end of this video, you must have learned how to create, how to edit, and how to monetize your Faceless YouTube channel, even if you have no experience. So right about now, I'm going to walk you through some key things you need to know before embarking on your Faceless YouTube journey. The first thing you should know is this: like every other YouTube channel, Faceless YouTube channel requires smart and hard work. There is no such thing as blowing up overnight. While it is possible for your first video to go viral, you must understand that patience has a role to play. You need to be patient and you need to put in the work. The second thing you need to understand as a creator is that your RPM, which is revenue per mil, is determined by your niche and the country in which your viewers are watching from. Like, for example, if your kind of content attracts the international audience, countries like US, Canada, you are most likely to get paid higher than a content that just appeals to the local audience alone. Third thing you need to know is that some content are way easier to create than the others. For example, if you are creating content around true crime, scary movies, you can't compare it to motivational content. So I feel like you should make your research, make your findings before starting, so you don't start and at the end of the day you are not able to continue because of the technicalities behind the niche you have chosen. The first thing I will advise is, before starting any niche, ensure you check how profitable that niche is, right? If you are yet to make money, you go on this platform and check how profitable this niche is, check how much they are earning currently to see if this niche you have chosen is a profitable one. Another thing you must understand is that content quality matters. So the fact that you are not showing your face doesn't mean that you just go and generate pictures from one random place and put them together and post them, right? So the quality of your content goes a long way in helping your content perform better. The last point I will outline is this: while we understand that this video is going to be created with the use of AI, there is still a need for you to add human touch to your videos, right? So it could be your editing style, your unique insights, your storytelling, something that shows that the person behind the Faceless channel is human and not a robot. I hope you get. So while that has been established, let me take you through some niches of Faceless channel you can start. We have the evergreen niches: the health, relationship, wealth, finance and investing. We have cooking, we have beauty, we have tech review, educational content, how-to's videos, scary movies, true crimes. You understand? There are a lot of niches. You can also check online for niches that are profitable that you can start. So right about now, I'm just going to walk you through my screen and we're going to create a Faceless YouTube video from scratch to finish. I want to believe you have chosen a niche, right? So once you have chosen a niche, you head over to your favorite AI tool, probably ChatGPT or DeepSeek. I'll be using DeepSeek. So what you want to do is look for at least 5 Faceless YouTube channels that are already doing what you want to do, right? That are already focusing on the niche you would like to go into. Good. So once you have that ready, you want to take their names and come over to ChatGPT or DeepSeek. So even if you don't know channels that are already doing what you want to do, you can also use ChatGPT or DeepSeek to search for channels. For example, now let's assume I want to go into the history niche. So I can ask AI to give me 5 Faceless channel names. Right? So you can just ask AI to give you 5 or 10, right? So I'm just going to enter. So you're going to say that it's going to bring out a couple of channels that are already doing this. Good. So look at what we have here. Here are 5 popular Faceless channels in the history niche that have gained significant traction. Historia, civilis, extra history, whatever, feature history. Good. So what you want to do, you can take out time, go through all of these channels AI have given to you to see what they are doing, right? Good. Now let's assume we've done that. We've gone over this channel, these 5 channels, we've seen what they are doing. What we want to do right now is come over to this AI again and ask the AI to give us names. You understand? Propose some channel names we can use for our YouTube channel. So I'll now write, give me 10 unique channel names based on what you have above on the same niche for a new YouTuber, right? So I'm just going to enter. Here are 10 and creative YouTube channel name ideas for history niche, inspired by the style of the channels mentioned above. Chronicles Unfolded, Echoes of whatever, Epochs, Timeless Tactics, The Forgotten. I love this. I love this. The Forgotten Archive, Legend in Motion, Era Explorers. Good. So you just go ahead. So anyone you like from here, you just go ahead and choose the one you like. Let's assume we chose the Forgotten Archive as our channel name. So quickly, we'll just head over to YouTube to be sure that no one is using that particular name, right? So I'm just going to type in the Forgotten Archive, right? So hopefully, let's hope no one is using that name. Okay, so let's enter. So these are the results showing for the Forgotten Archive. Someone has a video on that, but no one is using that particular name as the name of their channel. So we are good to go. So we'll head over to use the Forgotten Archive as our YouTube name. So right about now, on the same page, we just head over to Ask ChatGPT to give us a description. Now, give me a, why am I saying ChatGPT when I'm using DeepSeek? Give me a channel description that is SEO optimized, and has the necessary keywords, okay, keywords to help this new channel rank, right? Good. So let's enter this. So here's our YouTube description. Welcome to Forgotten Archive, where lost stories of the past come to life. Deep dive into the untold tales of ancient civilizations. I love this, right? So this is our description for our channel, and we already have our name ready. And also we have our SEO keywords, right? Good. Okay, right about now, we have our channel name, we have our YouTube description, right? The next thing we want to do is to ask this AI to generate a prompt we can use for our image, right? So give me a perfect image prompt for this YouTube channel. So now we have our prompt, image prompt for YouTube banner, a mysterious and atmospheric scene. So I'm just going to copy this entire prompt. Head over to my Leonardo AI. Let's digress a little bit. I believe everyone knows how to create a YouTube channel, right? For the benefit of those that might not know how to go about this, head over to your Gmail account. Or your Gmail account, you just head over to, let's assume we go to the YouTube, right? Let's assume we go to the YouTube. What you want to do is just click on the create button by the side. So it's pretty easy. Good. Create button by the side and you have a YouTube channel. So let's go back. So right about now, we are just going to head over to our Leonardo AI, right? So I think this is the last phase before we delve into the video creation process. So I'll just head over to my Leonardo AI. Remember, we already copied that particular prompt. Good. So I head over to my Leonardo AI and paste that particular prompt here. So that prompt is going to generate an image I'll be using as my banner, right? Good. So what I have here, I'm just going to click on the get started. If you don't have an account with Leonardo AI, just head over to sign up with them. It's pretty easy. So I'm just going to enter my details. Once it brings you to this point, what you want to do is just click on the image generation, right? So once it brings you to this point, I'm just going to head over to choose phonics as my preset option. Good. So once I have that, I'm just going to set the image dimension to 16:9, right? Good. Since it is for YouTube, then I'll go ahead and paste the prompt I copied. So this is our prompt, a mysterious and atmospheric scene featuring an ancient, weathered, whatever, key element to include ancient, archive room, whatever. So I'll just go ahead, channel name clearly displayed in a vintage, elegant font. Good. So I'm just going to click on generate, right? So let's see what we're going to get. See what we have here. This is our banner. So we'll just go ahead and download anyone you like. So I think I like this first one. I like the attention to details, right? So you just go ahead and download. And voila, we are done with the first part of this YouTube channel creation. Good. So right about now, we want to create the video proper. The video we'll be posting on this channel. So we'll head over to our DeepSeek again and ask DeepSeek to give us some ideas. You can use your ChatGPT, remember, but I think I prefer DeepSeek for the free version since I'm using the free ChatGPT. So I'm going to ask DeepSeek right now to give me ideas. Give me at least 10 topics on this niche I can start my channel with. Okay, topics should be Please remember that you can apply this to any niche, right? The fact that I'm using history doesn't mean you can't apply it to motivation, self-help niche, whatever, psychology, different niches. You can apply this format to any niche, right? So now let's enter. We've asked ChatGPT to give us 10. Why am I saying ChatGPT? We've asked AI to give us, DeepSeek to give us 10 topics we can start this channel with, right? So just wait for it to give us 10 educational and engaging topics for your history-focused YouTube channel. Okay. The lost city of Atlantis, myth or reality? The secret lives of medieval spies, the untold story of the Library of Alexandria. Good. So we have all of these topics. These are like 10 different topics. So what I want to do right now is to pick a particular one. Let's assume I want to pick the hidden history of ancient female warriors. If I were creating a YouTube channel on this niche for real, I'm just going to come over and start creating these videos one after the other, right? So now I want to focus on this number 5, right? Good. So I want to create a video on this particular topic. So what I will ask the AI to do is I'm just going to copy and go back to the same page. Remember, we are doing everything here on the same page. I'm going to ask the AI, the hidden history of ancient female warriors. Are light, powerful women, like whatever. So I'm just going to ask AI right now to give me a script. Give me a script for this particular topic for a 15 minutes video. Good. Ensure script is engaging. Script is engaging, captivating. Good. We'll just enter. Voila. The hidden history of ancient female warriors, are light, powerful women like the Amazons, whatever. Good. So now here's a 15-minute script for your video, the hidden history of ancient female warriors. The script is designed to be engaging, educational, and captivating with a mix of storytelling, historical facts, and visual clues to keep your audience hooked. You see what we have here. The opening scene, epic music fades in, visual of ancient battlefields, female warriors, warrior women in action, and dramatic landscape. You can see that it has even given me ideas of the image that should be generated. No, I haven't even asked it for image, but it has given me image. I'm still going to come back to that. Good. So at this point, what I want to do right now is to ask this AI right now. What I want to do is ask this AI, generate a list of prompts for images for this particular story. Good. So I'm going to ask the AI right now, generate a list of prompts for images for this particular story, right? Good. So it's going to generate a list of prompts to get the images we are going to use for this video. Here is a detailed list of prompts for your video. So it has given us the list of prompts that we're going to use to generate our image, right? So what we want to do is just to copy this prompt one after the other. Copy it, go back to your Leonardo AI, right? Go back to your Leonardo AI. Paste your prompts to generate these images one after the other. This is so much work, but trust me, it is worth it at the end of the day. So I'm just going to clear what I have here. Generate those prompts one after the other. So I'm going to paste that prompt here and start generating them one after the other, right? According to the scene by scene. Remember to choose the 16:9 aspect ratio. Don't forget, please. So see what we have here. Good. So what we want to do right now is to download this particular image. Download it. Go back to our DeepSeek again, right? So copy the next prompt. A beam of light shining through a cracked window, illuminating. I'm just going to do that for all my prompts here. Copy, go back again, go back and enter. Whenever you get your result, just go ahead to download the best one, the best image, right? Good. So I'm going to just enter the second prompt. I'll enter the second prompt again. I'm just going to do maybe like 3, right? And just go ahead with this video. Okay. A beam of light shining through a cracked window, illuminating an open book with an illustrated map. So I'm just going to go ahead to generate. Okay, good. So we just go ahead and download. I think I prefer the second one. I'm going to click on it, download. Good. So I'll go back to my DeepSeek again. Whatever, the third one, close up of a whatever. So let's move over to the second scene. A group of Amazon warriors riding horses. Good. So I'll copy this, right? Just follow this step. Follow the step and create all your images. Create all your images. Nice. So you just go ahead to download again, right? So I won't be able to enter the entire prompt. So this video isn't too long. So I'll just go ahead. Let's assume we are done generating all our images, right? So what we'll just do now, I'm just going to go ahead to show you the next phase of this particular video creation process. So the next thing we want to do right now is to head over to our voice generator, right? We're going to use AI to generate our voiceover. So for the voice generation, I'm going to be using Eleven's Lab. If you can do the voiceover by yourself, nice, right? So I'll head over to Eleven's Lab. So what I want to do right now is to head over to our DeepSeek, go back, then, or head over to the document. Remember, we already created a document. We already moved this to a document, right? So I'm just going to copy my script, scene by scene, and start converting it to voiceover. So, okay. So I'm just going to copy this. Copy. Good. So in your Levels Lab, you want to click on the text to speech, right? So once you are here, you just head over to paste your script here. Good. So the moment you paste your script here, what you want to choose is choose your voiceover artist, right? Good. So I'm going to choose, I'm going to leave it at brain, right? So for you, just choose whatever voiceover that suits you. You understand? Let's assume I have chosen this particular one. If you want to increase the pace, you can increase it. If you want to increase the stability, you can just go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to click on generate speech, right? Generate speech.
Throughout history, the stories of brave warriors have been told and retold, but often the tales of women who fought alongside or even led these warriors have been forgotten. Today, we're diving into the hidden history of ancient female warriors. These were women who defied expectations, led armies, and shaped the course of history. From the legendary Amazons to the fearless Boudica, their stories are as powerful as they are inspiring.
Good. So you've heard what that sounds like. So for me, it's actually okay. I love the pace. But if you don't like it, you can just go ahead and maybe increase it if you want to, or reduce it. But ensure it's not too fast and it's not too slow, right? So once you have done that, what you want to do is just head over to download. So the download icon is just by the regenerate speech. So you just go ahead and click on it to download, right? So the next thing we want to do right now is we want to head over to our editing tool. For this particular tutorial, we'll be using CapCut because CapCut is very easy to navigate. So I'm going to head over to my CapCut. I'll head over to my CapCut, right? So when you open your CapCut, the first thing you want to do is bring in the images, right? So I'm just going to head over right now to bring in the images we created. Once you have all your image brought in, what you want to do is just head over to drag them to the playhead, right? So I'm just going to bring in all my images, drag them down, right? Good. Good. Drag all my images. And the next thing I want to do right now is to bring in my voiceover, right? So I'm just going to head over to bring in the voiceover we generated using Eleven's Lab, right? So I'm just going to click on that very quick. Please, if at this point you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe, like this video. So I'm just going to bring in my voiceover. Okay. Good. So I'll drag it to the playhead too. Good. So once I have that, what I want to do right now is this. Feel free to tweak your images, right? So in my image, I'm just going to add animation, probably the zoom in and zoom out animation. Add the zoom in. Good. So you saw that, right? I'm just going to head over to do that to all my images. So the next thing I want to do is to add transition in between my images. So I'll head over to transition, click on transition and go to basic, then click on just drag in the blink. So this is what a playhead is, this white line, right? So I'll drag it in between. So I'm just going to bring the transition in between that, do that to my second slide, right? Drag and drop, voila. So let's even play to see what it looks like. Let's play.
Have been forgotten.
Good. So you saw how that came in. The next thing I want to do right now is to add my caption. So I'm just going to add my caption, drag this playhead to the beginning, then click on caption So the moment I click on the caption, I'll click on templates. So the moment you click on templates, you have the option to choose any template you like, right? So I'm just going to choose this particular one. I'll just click on that. Then click on generate, right? Good. So we'll allow that to load real quick. So let's see.
Throughout history, the stories of brave warriors have been told and retold.
Good. So once you have your caption, feel free to tweak, right? If it is too small, the font is too small or too big, you can just come over to this font size and adjust. But I'm just going to leave this as 10. I think I'm okay with 10, right? Leave it as 10. If you want to add effects, just go ahead and tweak it to your taste, right? So I think this is okay with me. I actually like this. The next thing I want to do right now is I'm just going to go over to my effects to add the cinematic feel to this video. So I'll click on the effects and I will type in film frame, right? So I'm just going to click on the film frame, add it. Then I will drag it to the entire video, right? So I'm going to drag this effect right now to the entire video. So you can see that it added the cinematic feel and you can also see all those stars, right? So I'm just going to drag this. And please don't forget to read your caption. Don't forget to read your caption to ensure that it is correct, right? So at this very point, the next thing I want to do is just to add a background sound. I think that's the last thing I want to do actually. To create our background music, we are going to be using Suno AI, right? So you just head over to your browser and type in Suno AI. So once you are here, you just want to give a description of the kind of sound you want to create. So a sound for an historical YouTube video. So I'm just going to enter the song description or the sound description you want to create, right? So I'm just going to click on create. I don't like any of the two, so I'm just going to come over here again to tweak it. So if it gives you what you don't like, you just come over to your prompt again and tweak it, right? So you get what you want, right? Hopefully we get something better. So let's hear what this sounds like. Okay. I think I like that. I'm just going to head over right now to download. Click on the 3 button by the side here and just download in MP3 audio. Voila. So once you have that downloaded, you want to go back to your CapCut. So at this point, you want to bring in the particular audio we just created, right? So I'm just going to look for that real quick. I'm going to bring this in. Move this. So at this point, I brought the music in. So let's hear what it sounds like.
Throughout history.
So you can hear that the music is quite loud than the voiceover. So what I would just do is just click on the music and just reduce it, right? So I'll just go ahead and reduce this. So let's hear what it sounds like now.
Throughout history, the stories of brave warriors have been told and retold.
Good. I think it's better right now, right? So once done, what you just want to do is just head over to export your video and you can share on your YouTube, and that's it. This is just basically how to create a faceless YouTube channel, right? So if you want to post on YouTube Shorts and TikTok, what you just do is change your Leonardo settings to 9:16, the frame. I hope you got value from this. If you did, please go ahead to like this video, share this video to friends and families, and don't forget to give me a thank you in the comment section. So that will be all for this particular video. See you in my next video.